What's up, everybody? It's Alex Abrahantes. Hope you are having a great night. What a dynamite. What a dynamite. It was insane. Gotta tell you, you know I'm not happy. You know I am not happy about what happened in the tag team championship match, right? We're going to talk about that. We got a lot to talk about. So let's go down here and give you guys some shout outs before we begin tonight, because what a main event. Like, crazy main event. My boys, the Dark Order, we're in the house to help Darby. We're going to talk about that as well. What's up, Jerry? Great to see you on here. Oh, yeah, Trent is going to pay. We're going to get into that as well. Annie. Oh, Annie Brown. You know I'm not happy about what happened with the Bucks. You know, I was kind of a little bit confused. I was like, do I like these new young Bucks? Do I like them? They're edgy. You know, I don't know. I was torn. Now, I can tell you, I don't like them. I don't like them at all. All right, let me go through. Hello, El Paudy. Good to see you. Jamie Ramos says, main event, Shida versus Conti. Boy, we're going to see that next week. That match is going to be awesome. It's been a long time in the making between these two. Ty has just absolutely been killing it. We know that she's been getting along recently with Shida. They've been forming a great tag team. They've had some victories, but are we going to have a new women's champion next week? We're going to talk about that. We'll see. We will see. All right. What else do we got going on? Who else is on here? Hey, is it Than Nigel? Penta says this was an awesome show. Actually, Penta says this was not an awesome show. But, all right, the tag team title match was not awesome. It was not awesome. Sure, the action was great. The outcome, awful. Absolutely awful. The rest of the show, awesome. How about that? Can we agree on that? I think we can agree on that. Thank you so much for your super chat, by the way, there. All right. Let's say hello to some of you guys. Then we'll go down the card, and then feel free to ask me questions as we go along, because we got a lot to talk about, guys. A lot to talk about. JD, Chris Statlander was very impressive. Of course, she was. I'll talk about that as well. Dax the Axe. Yep, that match was brutal. I mean, both guys. I mean, it was as hard hitting as they come. Bongstar, let me get some of those AEW figures. No, you'll have to fight Penta for my figures, and especially these figures here, the Death Triangle, as you can see. I was ready to celebrate. We're going to have a great time. Young Bucks ruined that. I blame Don Callis a lot. A lot has to do with Don Callis, that used car salesman. And nothing against used car salesman, but he's the kind of shady used car salesman that your parents warned you about. Okay. Francisco, hello. Good to see you. Angela, what's going on? David, Sinner, hello from St. Louis. Let's see here. Lonnie Reimer, hello. Was the Scott, good to see you. Miguel, yeah. Don Callis, the Impact Devil at work. Yep, absolutely. Yep, he is the devil, I tell you. Mazahir, great to see you as always. Shout out from the UK. And Mark, great to see you from Texas. Good to see you. Rich Vegas, hello from Vegas. Well, hello from Vegas. Johnny Herrera, hello from Chicago. Boy, your deep dish pizza is the best. Just got to say that out there. All right. Let's see who else before we get into the action. Anthony Pingelon, hello. Good to see you. Rita, I am not Tony. Tony is very busy man. You know, he has a lot of responsibilities, so he asked me to fill in. Let's see here. David, no, Evil Uno has some very important business to take care of, so unfortunately he will not be here. Of course, you saw him and the rest of the boys tonight help Darby out, because this whole Hardy family office thing is out of control. All right, so let's start talking about what happened tonight. Yes, it all started with the Young Bucks versus the Death Triangle, and there were many times throughout the course of the night that I was just absolutely out of my seats going bonkers, because the Death Triangle had this match. It was crazy. And all right, am I the only one, or when you see Rey Fenix in the ring, you think he's not human? Like, how does he do this stuff? How does he do this? Like, the guy is just insane. I mean, absolutely insane. X-Mega, I love your new background. Oh, well, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. So, yeah, listen, the match was insane. Anytime we see the Young Bucks, the Death Triangle, the Lucha Brothers, whatever combination it is, we know that we're in store for a 5-star classic. Tonight did not disappoint. No doubt. Well, yes, it did disappoint. The action did not disappoint in terms of the match. But listen, there are certain things that you don't do. Have you ever heard this expression that you don't spit in the wind, you don't tug on Superman's cape, and you do not, absolutely do not unmask a luchador? That is the ultimate sign of disrespect. And the Young Bucks know that. The Young Bucks know that, Miguel, right? They absolutely know that. Michael Boone, yeah, I'm with you. Young Bucks, nope, absolutely not. It was disrespectful. It was wrong. And they had to do that because that was the only way that they can capture or retain their tag team championships, right? Pac look amazing. Phoenix, of course, looks amazing. I'm extremely, very, very unhappy about that because I know how hard these guys worked for this championship opportunity, winning the Casino Battle Royale. And it's very upsetting. But anyway, all right, let's continue on. Dr. Britt Baker, hey, was she, instead of a dentist tonight, the mathematician? Because she was just, she had the board. She had everything planned out. Listen, I got to give props to the doctor. I think she's got it figured out. She's got it figured out. She's climbing up the rankings. She told us that she's going to be on Dark Elevation, and she has a plan. So kudos to the doctor and Reba or Rebel or whatever her name is this week. I think that she's doing the right thing. She's got a plan. But the question is, who's she going to eventually face if, big if, she's able to hit the number one ranking position, right? Is it going to be Tai Conte or is it going to be Hikaru Shida? Either way, it'll be great. So we'll see. We'll see if the doctor can do it. But I give her props for coming up with this great idea. So Miguel, you think she's going to go to the top? Yep. Well, we'll see. We'll see. All right. So Matt Spain, let's go Brit. Okay. Some people like the doctor. Some people don't. Some people like going to the dentist office. Some people don't. I get it. I get it. We're kind of split down the middle here. Okay. So we saw the debut of Anthony Ogogo, the governor. He finally made his in-ring debut. We've heard him on commentary for the past several months on Dark. He is very well educated, very well spoken, but very educated fists as well. I mean, obviously, we know the guy's an Olympic medalist, right? And now he's part of QT's factory. What do you guys think about that? You guys think that the factory is just going to kind of just completely overshadow Cody, right? We know that QT is behind all of this, right? But man, that shot was just brutal to poor Cole Carter in that match. And I don't blame Paul Turner for stopping the match. Sometimes you just got to stop the match because things could go horribly wrong if you don't. So I'm sure we're going to be seeing lots more of Anthony Ogogo. By the way, at the House Always Wins this past Friday, our first ever non-televised event, Anthony Ogogo took it to Cody. So I think Cody is going to be seeing a lot more of Anthony Ogogo's face and fists. Okay, Jedi Warrior. Let's see. Well, it's official where the Elite stands. Bucks walking out with Don Callis steal the deal. Yeah, right. And here's the thing, Jedi Warrior. They're not just the AEW Tag Team Champions. They are executive vice presidents of AEW. This is what concerns me because you got guys like this who are busting their butt each and every week for the opportunity. And now the Young Bucks with this new attitude and then with this guy who just seems to poison everybody's mind, Don Callis. Like, what are they going to do? Right? What are we in store for? That's what I want to know. Totally not fair, in my opinion. Thank you so much for the comment there. John Kevin Prather says Britt Baker should be the top female heel. Let her run with the title. Well, we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. And yes, everything is imploding. And I missed the comment because it went so quick. Let's see. Who was that? Sorry, I missed it. But Ross wants to say hello from Manchester. Well, hello. And yeah, okay. So in addition to all this, where's Kip Sabian been? Where's he been? Miro's been looking for him ever since Arcade Anarchy. Kip and Penelope have been MIA. I will tell you this. I'll fill you in on a little secret here. I played online games with Miro on Twitch. The guy does not have a lot of patience. He just doesn't. And he told you. I'll give you a perfect example. We were playing a game. right? We were playing a game on Twitch. There was a bunch of us. We were all playing a game on Twitch. First time Miro has ever played this game. He got so mad at the game, he flipped out and immediately deleted the game. Like, no joke, deleted the game. And we're all like, it's a game, right? So can you imagine Miro now being unhappy with Kip Sabian? Like, Kip better show up and they better mend the fence. Miro is not a guy that you want to make mad. He says he's after championships. I mean, come on, right? Like, who's here to doubt him? I'm not doubting Miro. Must hear Miro is sus. Yep, big time, totally big time. Okay, Deanna, yeah, Miro has done it a few times. Yep, I agree. So let's talk about the match between FTR / the Pinnacles, Dax Harwood, taking on the Inner Circle's Chris Jericho, with the wild card being Mike Tyson, right? The baddest man on the planet. And we saw Chris Jericho say that he mended the fence with Mike Tyson, which is cool. Totally cool. They've had history for 10 years. And they said, all right, listen, Mike Tyson said, I'm going to call it down the middle. Chris Jericho said, cool, I'm down with that. But you just didn't know. You just didn't know what was going to happen, right? But Mike Tyson certainly was a great enforcer to have, because we saw, of course, Cash get involved, because in this particular match, both men agreed that only one member of their particular group would be allowed at ringside. So it was Cash Wheeler. It was Cash Wheeler on one side for the Pinnacle, and then it was Sammy Guevara for the Inner Circle. Well, of course, Cash tries to stick his nose in the business, and what happens? Well, he got knocked out. I don't know what the condition is of Cash, but I can't imagine that it's good. I don't know if Cash has woken up, Nick. No idea. No idea. You do not want to get a right hand, any type of hand, from Mike Tyson. Yep, he got clocked, Ashley. You are correct. Insane. But ultimately, after a very competitive match, Chris Jericho, with the Judas effect, once again getting the pinfall, and that's just a small measure of revenge for the Inner Circle against the Pinnacle. Of course, we got blood and guts coming, 2 steel cages, 2 rings. That's going to be insane in May. Make sure you stick around for that. That is going to be epic, absolutely epic. Peter, yeah, that knockout shot to Cash was everything indeed. Yeah, Sammy helped out. Sure, he tried to defend Chris Jericho against Cash getting involved. So, good on the Inner Circle. Okay, so let's continue on. We then heard from Don Callis and the Young Bucks basically bragging how they're taking over. This is the new old Young Bucks, I guess, right? They're putting the division, the tag team division, on notice. I don't know, you guys. What do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about this? Because, as I mentioned, I'm not a happy camper. Shannon, glad to see the Inner Circle back. Yeah, absolutely. They're back in black. They're better than ever. They're more focused. They said that they're righting the wrongs. Hey, good for them. Good for them, right? And I think MJF's got to watch his back. I really do, because I don't think there's anybody craftier than Chris Jericho, the Demo God. And then, yeah, Don Callis is a weasel. Yeah, I don't think anybody would disagree with you. Okay, so in addition to that, we saw Chris Statlander. She made a return, but she's not alone now. She's got the best friends. All right, let me just start out by saying Chris Statlander, phenomenal athlete. She undoubtedly is in the best shape of her life. She looks phenomenal. She took it to Amber Nova, right? And she looked great. Obviously, all the other women in the division need to take note that Chris Statlander is back. She seems more confident than ever, too, which is something that I noticed. And I guess it's because she's got the best friends with her. But what was that a couple weeks ago with the best friends interrupting Death Triangle? They're still bitter of something that happened a year ago. I mean, get over it, guys. Get over it. Like, move on. Move on. Orange Cassidy got defeated by Pac. End of story. Let's move on. Why are you sticking your nose in the Death Triangle's business? That's what I want to know. So now Chris Statlander is involved in this as well. So she's going to be guilty by association, in my opinion. Okay. Let's see what you guys have to say. Miguel, best friends have the Slothmaster and the Alien Fighter. Yep. Hey, Jerry, I'm with you. Boo. The best friends are the worst. Penta says he will rip his peck off and send him to the hospital. Wow, that's a little extreme. A little extreme. I don't know if Penta necessarily would go that far, but I think that Trent has to watch his back next week because you just don't mess with a death triangle and then just get a free pass to walk along and do what you want. Not happening. Can tell you that much. Juno 2000. Evil Uno shirt is pretty cool. Oh, listen, what's not cool about Evil Uno? I mean, I'll wait. Evil Uno is awesome. Evil Uno is fantastic. Great friend of mine. Evil Uno is great. Make sure you pick up his shirt. And speaking of picking up his shirt, you guys, well, you can actually get it 20% off. That's right. The Spring Fling sale is taking place right now on shopaew.com. It excludes figures, gift cards, charity tees, things of that nature. But check it out. You can get free shipping on all orders of $150, and it goes all the way till April 17th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can pick up that really cool Evil Uno shirt. You can pick up the Sting shirt, the Sheeta shirt. You know what else you can pick up? The Penta Says t-shirt. Yep, that's in there as well. So you have an opportunity to do that. Get 20% off with the Spring Fling sale. Who doesn't like a Spring Fling? And who doesn't like a sale? You know what I'm saying? ShopAEW.com. Go check it out. Okay. In addition to that, we saw, of course, Taz trying to recruit Christian Cage. What do you guys think? Do you think it's in Christian Cage's best interest? I mean, listen, Christian Cage came in here. He says he's going to outwork everybody. Am I right? Instantly, he's going to have a target on his back. No doubt. Christian Cage has had a Hall of Fame career. People want to springboard their career by defeating Christian Cage, especially when he comes in here. He says he's going to outwork everybody. So I personally think it would be in Christian Cage's best interest to join Team Taz. Even though he says Team Taz is a bit of a dumpster fire right now. We heard the back and forth between him and Taz, right? And then he got, listen, that's what you get for messing with Taz. Powerhouse Hobbs was not having it. Powerhouse Hobbs made an example of Christian Cage tonight, and we're going to see what's going to happen next week between those. And the Coup 97. Yep, Penta says, get your Penta shirt. Absolutely, he does. Could not agree with you more. I'm glad to hear that Penta is reaching out to you as well to spread his message. So, Nick Blues, Taz can't control the guy he already has. Yeah, listen, there's a little bit of problems going on with Team Taz. We know that, but I think every family has a little bit of issue, right? We'll see what happens with Team Taz. It's going to be quite interesting to see what happens with Team Taz. Okay. Can we talk about that main event? Can we talk about that main event? I gotta tip my hat off to Darby Allin. He lays it out all in line every single time he goes to the ring. It doesn't matter whether it's the Butcher, which he took on this past Friday at the House Always Wins at our first ever non-televised event. The Butcher won a battle royal to earn the right to face Darby for the TNT Championship. And then, of course, Darby was attacked right after the match by Matt Hardy. And Matt Hardy's had some choice words to say to Darby Allin. But listen, if there's anybody who knows about matches that are extreme, it's Matt Hardy, right? So this match lived up to all the hype. Falls count anywhere. Listen, we saw, of course, Hardy Family Office. I mean, that's a given. Of course, they're going to get involved. Big money Matt Hardy wants to win the championship. That means more money. That means more exposure for Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy is so smart. You got to give Matt his due, right? Who comes out to help? My buddy's the Dark Order. Why? Because you don't mess with the Dark Order. And Hardy Family Office has messed with the Dark Order. So Hardy Family Office got what they deserved, in my opinion. And the Dark Order was able to assist Darby Allin, at least removing the HFO out of the equation. And then, of course, the Stinger was there. And then the Stinger hands Darby his bat. And we saw Darby go through the table at the hands of Matt Hardy in the back. That was insane. Really thought we were going to have a TNT champion, a brand new TNT champion at that moment in time. Nope. Didn't happen. Resilience of Darby Allin. They eventually come back. What happens? Darby Allin takes control. And a coffin drop from, I don't know how high that was. That was insane. He climbs the scaffolding right behind the English commentators, which, by the way, thank you, Darby and Matt Hardy, for not coming our way. Appreciate that. Our table has seen a lot of violence throughout the years, the Spanish announce table has, and truly appreciate you spreading it over to Tony Schiavone, Excalibur, and, of course, good old JR. So he does the coffin drop. Darby Allin does on top of Matt Hardy, and then wins this absolutely brutal match. Misty, Darby is insane. Absolutely. How can you not love it? It was crazier. And yes, it was higher than 5 feet, Lonnie. Very good. Very good. Very good. Yes, definitely higher than 5 feet. Even higher. I'd say even higher than 6 feet. But listen, I'm not great with height, but I'd definitely say it was higher than 6 feet. Carlos, Alex is sus. Yeah. Good point. Yeah. True. I'm not denying it. Okay. Kay Ballard. Penta says hello. Okay. All right. Ramos, love Darby. Very good. Larry, Lance Archer deserves a shot at the AEW World title. Yeah. What's going on with Lance Archer and Sting? This whole situation. Very interesting. Lance Archer also got involved in the match and tried to kind of one-up Sting. Not sure what's going on there. Not sure what's going on, but it's very interesting, and I'm here for it. I want to see what happens. Okay. Can we talk about... Oh, I'm so sorry. I missed the super chat, and I apologize. I believe it was about Blood and Guts. Blood and Guts will be taking place in May. Let's see. And let's see. Oh, Candy Bar. Was that you who asked about the super chat? I apologized. I missed it earlier. Will New Jersey still get a special event since Blood and Guts is now in Florida? We have tickets for over a year now. Totally get it. Totally get it, Candy Bar. Obviously, we've had a crazy, crazy year with everything that's been going on. And listen, when we go to Jersey, we will not disappoint. Come on. Love Jersey. I'm a Jersey boy. There it is. Blood and Guts. Going to be live May 5th. Daly's Place. Jacksonville, Florida. So that's going to be awesome. But don't worry. When we come to Jersey, I'm sure we're going to have some great stuff for New Jersey. All right. Let's talk about next week, shall we? Because it's going to be awesome. Wrestling, who's your favorite Transformer? I would say Galvatron. Okay. AEW Women's World Championship on the line. Hikaru Shida taking on Tai Conte, friend of the Dark Order. Love Tai. Oh my goodness. Is it Tai's time? That's the question. We're going to find out next week. Cannot wait. I've been looking forward to this match so much. But that's not it. That's not all. That's not all. Ricky Starks. Listen, the guy's on a roll. The guy is absolutely on a roll. Of course, part of Team Taz, taking on a man who's also on a roll and has come into some money as of late. Thank you. Big money, Matt Hardy. Hangman Adam Page. Listen, I am really looking forward to this match. This match can be great. Listen, Ricky Starks, he's crisp. He's aggressive. He is a star. There's no doubt about it. But Hangman Adam Page, I mean, come on. Hangman is amazing. That's going to be something special to watch. That's not all, though. Let's talk about what else we have going on here, because it is official. It's been signed. Christian Cage is going to be taking on Powerhouse Hobbs based upon what happened this past a couple hours ago, actually, right? It's insane. Powerhouse Hobbs, Christian Cage. Listen, Powerhouse Hobbs is brutal. Like, he is so strong. Christian Cage, great technician. That's going to be a fun match to watch as well. You know what's going to be super fun? Our next match. Our next match is going to be really super fun. Should we talk about it? I think we should talk about it. Let's bring it up here. Let's bring it up here. Yes, Trent, you are going to face my man, Penta El Cero Miedo. And Trent, you stuck your nose in Death Triangle's business. That is bad business for you, Trent. That's bad business for your good buddy or good friend, Chuck Taylor. That's bad business for Orange Cassidy. And sorry, Chris Statlander, you're involved in that as well, right? Because you came out, you wanted to be a part of it. Now that's bad business for you. So what a match. That's going to be next week. I cannot wait. We are counting down the minutes to that match till Penta gets his hands on Trent. So you can see an absolutely stacked card for next week's Dynamite. It's going to be a blast as always. Make sure that you tune in. And of course, you got to check out Dark Elevation this Monday. of course, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on AEW's YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe, by the way, if you're not already subscribed, and you hit the bell notification so that you know when we have videos coming out. In addition to that, of course, BTE is on Monday. And then, of course, AEW Dark is on Tuesday. So you want to make sure that you're subscribed to AEW's YouTube channel. And then, of course, Dynamite. Oh, I cannot wait, you guys. It's going to be awesome. Okay, so that does it for us. Just want to remind you one more time, the Spring Fling Sale is going on at shopaew.com. Who doesn't like saving money? Everybody likes saving money, right? Pick up your Penta Says t-shirt. Pick up your Dark Order t-shirt. Why not? Join the Dark Order, by the way. Just a little public service announcement right there. You got to join the Dark Order. Great. So I want to thank each and every one of you guys for a great night. Hope you enjoyed Dynamite. And I look forward to connecting with you guys again next week. JSK, hello. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And yeah, everybody have a great night. And we'll see you next week.